Hi, gorgeous being. I'm so happy that you are here for this reading from my Magical Guidance Oracle deck for the year 2025. And you can get your own copy of the deck. It is in physical form, and also you can get an app form to put on your phone or tablet. And there'll be information to purchase them somewhere around this video. If you can't find anything, Google my name, Fleur Barnfather, or look on Facebook and DM me if you can't find where to purchase it. So may you enjoy this reading for 2025, and I go through each card, and the cards have a beautiful image on the front, and then there's powerful supported words on the back with an incantation at the bottom, which I'll read out for you. And I give you a few reflections on deeper meaning of the card for the year, and also I bring in some beautiful light codes for you. So during aspects of this video, you may want to close your eyes and just absorb the words and the information, if it's safe for you to do so, and to close your eyes. And it's so wonderful to have you here with me. So here we have my Oracle reading for the year 2025 from my Magical Guidance Oracle deck. So for January, in came the card Liberation. These are the words that go with the card. I liberate the whole of me. As effortlessly as the sun sets and prepares for a new rising, a new you can be liberated over and over again, every day, a greater, more aligned version of you. Amplify the freshness of these freedom codes. Feel the data, the learned experiences and thought forms that boxed you in dissolve. Zing out this new, liberated version of you. Know this in the tingling throughout your cells. Every fiber of your being is recalibrated. Know deeply that you are free to live your best life. You are liberated. You are liberation. And the incantation that goes with this card. I liberate the whole of me. Every day, an even more liberated version of me is born. And reflections on that card is that this is such a great card to come in for January, because January is such a time of really thinking back of the last year and projecting forward into the year that we're just entering, and thinking about what would we like to let go of? What would I like to liberate myself from? What would I like to clear from my energy field? And it's like the rising sun every day. Every day we can wake up and liberate ourselves from something that we know we no longer need, giving thanks and blessings for the journey that we took with it, whatever it is, whoever it is. Liberation. And you may want to close your eyes as I just bring in a few light codes to go along with this card. Sokoratia ai, sokoratia ai, sokoratia ai, moranyana, moranyana, moranyana. Let's see what there is for February. Creative freedom. Being creative is my natural state. You are naturally creative. It is the life force that runs through you. It is within the beating of your heart and the sparkle of your cells. You have called this card in to open up to more of your innate creative expression. Allow a new sense of freedom to flow in your life. Creative expression can reveal itself in a myriad of wondrous ways. Dancing, doodling, painting, gardening, singing, writing, cooking, simply by trying something creative, encourages the natural creative being that you are to flourish. Invite your unique expression to flow. Gift yourself the freedom to explore this. And the incantation that goes with this card. I am a naturally creative being. As I open to this, I feel a new sense of freedom in my life, a greater flow of life force in my body. Creative expression sparkles through my cells. And my thoughts around this card coming in for February is that I feel February is often the time where all of those ideas that we had in January have the space to be and to grow and develop more, because we have a little bit more energy as we're moving into the rest of the year, having had a rest during January, hopefully. So yes, so calling in new ways to be creative, calling in new ways to explore one's natural creativity feels like such a great card for this, to try new things and feel that creativity sparkling through yourselves. So again, you may like to close your eyes as I bring in some light codes for February, creative freedom. Bakioronaya, Bakioronaya, Maya Nasoko, Maya Nasako, Maya Nasako, Tikia Tikarona, Tikia Tikarona, Tikia Tikaronia, Bosoka, Bosoka, Bosoka. Let's see what there is for March. Universal Essence. I am the universe in human form. If you could see what your universal essence looked like, what would you see? How would this feel? Close your eyes for a moment and explore this. I believe you would see and feel this supernova of infinite energy pulsing out from your core. Your amazing energy sending vast signals of source love and light into the world and beyond. You are as vast as the universe. You are a multi-dimensional voyager having a human experience. You are a supernova of ideas, thoughts, emotions, and endless love. You are the universe. And the incantation that goes with this. I am a vast, universal being in the unique, wonderful form of me. I embody my vastness and allow it to show up in amazing ways. The reflections on this card are, it's such a great card to have to hand at all times to remind ourselves that we are these vast, vast universal beings having this human experience, trying creative things, trying new things, and remembering that there is no lack in the universe. You are the universe in human form. You are a universal essence expressing itself so beautifully and uniquely as you. So here come the light codes for this card. Close your eyes if safe for you to do so, and absorb beautifully. Sakia, 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 Boratia, 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 Miana, Amiana, Miana, Boratia. Let's see which card comes in for April. Union. I am whole and complete. Sometimes we can feel so separate, our human and our divinity leading parallel lives, our innate feminine and masculine natures battling for airspace, a sense of needing to do more work in order to feel more complete. Remember, you are already whole and complete. Any feeling of separation within yourself is an illusion. This is just part of the human journey. Every experience is part of your soul's story, creating more richness, not more separation. Focus on your inner and outer union. Feel greater equilibrium between all of your physical and ethereal elements. A balance of mind, body, and spirit, centered by a unified, loving heart. An incantation that goes with this card is, I remember that I am already whole and complete. As I focus on this inner union, I encourage greater balance and harmony in all areas of my life. And my reflections on this card coming in are that this is such a great card to follow on from the universal essence, that vast cosmic being that we are, coming back to the human side of it, where sometimes, yes, we can feel a bit separate between our masculine and feminine natures, and remembering that we are already whole and complete with this vast universal being, but also this beautiful, complete, balanced human, even if we don't feel so sometimes. Because we're always bringing ourselves back into balance, aren't we? Always bringing ourselves back into balance. The illusion of separation is just that, it's an illusion. So let's see what light codes come in for this one. And if you're able to, close your eyes to relax and enjoy. Union. Nironyana ayatoko. Nironyana atayana toko. Bosironyana, 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 Bosironyana. And now let's see the card for May. Divine focus. What I focus on grows in power. There is so much potency in remembering that what we focus on grows in power. When the busyness of life takes over, stop for a moment, breathe deeply, and give attention to your desires. Move away from that which you do not want. Call in your divine focus. Divine focus fully connects to all of life. It moves through you with greater clarity. It calls all the forces of the universe to move with you. Bravely state your desires. Trust that divine energy supports you as never before. Each step forward brings additional clarity. And the incantation for this card is, I focus fully on my desires. I call in greater clarity and purpose. I am an expression of the divine. I remember that everything is possible. My reflections on this card is to come in during May feels a wonderful place to be with divine focus, because as we began the year, we were focusing on what we wanted to let go of, what we wanted to call more in, new things we wanted to try. And sometimes when we get to this stage in the year, it may be that we have tried some of those things, or maybe some of our plans got put to one side and are just sitting there waiting. So if we bring in our divine focus, then we can come back to those things that we realize that we really, really actually do want to bring more into our life. And when we give focus to what we really want to bring in, our dreams and desires, so much part of the universal heartbeat, when we bring more focus to that, then we give more power to them and they can become more manifest into our lives with more ease and grace. Divine focus. What I focus on grows in power. Let's see what light codes come in for this one. Sokora ti'i, Sokora ti'i, Miana, 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 Aronya ai, Aronya ai, Aronya ai, Suyo Shoma ayana, Suyo Soma ayana, Aronya ai, Bokorana, 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 Sikia Tiano, Sakia Tiano. So let's see which card has come in for June. Spirit Beyond Tradition. This is my birthday month, and I have to say this is one of my favorite cards. I just love that term, Spirit Beyond Tradition. I create space to change and blossom. You are a spirit beyond tradition. You are here to create new systems and ways of being. This card has come forth to remind you of the part you play and the power you have to make a difference. Sometimes change can feel complex. Often change can feel chaotic. But when you know your heart's truth, you know you are moving in the right direction. For more support in this, create space in both your environment and yourself. Clear away clutter in your surroundings. Weed the garden of your mind to drop any resistant thoughts. Create more space. Bloom into even more of your beautiful, untraditional spirit. The incantation for this is, I follow my heart's truth, clearing space and dropping resistance so I can blossom and grow into more of my unique spirit. And my thoughts around this card are that we're halfway through the year now, and this is such a great time to blossom and grow and bloom into even more of who we're meant to be. It's pioneering souls. You are a pioneering soul. It is your time now to bloom and blossom into who you are, even more so meant to be. And you can feel that resistance melting away, knowing that you are supported every step of the way. Let's see what light code's coming for this one, shall we? Maya na sirona, Mairona, Sirona, Mairona, Sirona, Tikia, 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 Tokumati, 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 Misiaro Niana Ai, Misiaro Niana Ai, Tokuma, Tokuma, Tokuma. Okay, let's see what July brings. Dragon desires. To desire is to live expansively. Can you imagine a dragon putting its desires to one side and saying, maybe not now, maybe one day. I feel I should not desire such a thing for myself. I will just keep myself small and not ask for too much. I believe a dragon would laugh at such foolishness and say, I desire what I desire. I command my desires here and now. A dragon desires things with no doubt that they will manifest. They are also wise to know that the desire will appear in the perfect way, exactly as imagined, or as something even better. This card calls you to expand into greater certainty that all is working in your favor. Breathe this trust into all of your cells and desire fiercely. The incantation is, I desire what I desire. My desires unfold exactly as I imagine them, or even better. And my thoughts around this card is, for coming in July, it feels such a great card because having talked a lot about bringing in more of what we want into our lives, sometimes when we have lots of desires and things that we want, there can be an aspect of us, a humble aspect of us that just thinks, well, who am I to ask for all of these things? And this card is really saying, well, who are you not to ask? Because your dreams and desires are part of the heartbeat of the universe. They really are. Desire like a dragon. Everything that you desire is so much needed in this world and will inspire others also to find their desires, live their desires, bring more desires in, breathe. May we all breathe our desires even more fully. Let's see what light codes come in for this one. Bisironiana, 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 Tiki orana, Tiki orana, Tiki orana, Yamasia, 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 Masirona ai, Masirona ai, Biki atokum, Biti atokum, Baba ki nya, Baba ki nya, Baba ki nya. Summer. Now we go into August. I rise. I rise for myself, for others, for all of life. I rise. Now is the time for you to rise into even more of who you are destined to be. Rise for yourself, for those that cannot. Rise for the whole of humanity, for the earth. Rise for the whole of life. Freedom comes from inside. Unlock those freedom codes. Go inwards, expand outwards. Breathe in deeply. Feel your wings of divine power stretch out. Feel balance. Feel freedom and rise. The incantation for this is, It is time for me to rise into greater freedom. I feel my divine wings stretch out, offering greater balance and support. As I rise, the whole of life prospers. I rise. And following on from the energy of the dragon desires, there's this beautiful, powerful energy of rising up, stretching out one's virtual wings, feeling that support as we stretch out our wings and feeling that grounded support, really helping us to be more expressed as the true being that we are, even more so in this world, for ourselves and for the whole of humanity, for the future generations. I rise. Let's see the light codes that come in. Maya Ronyana, Maya Ronyana, Maya Ronyana, Maya Ronyana, Tukuratia, 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 Tiama, Tiama, Tiama. So on we go to September. New leadership. I lead myself into greatness. We are in a time which craves a new style of leadership, one that moves with the heartfelt energy of unity consciousness. A move away from the untouchable leadership style that has dominated history. Feel the call to step into more of your own greatness and authority. Lead yourself into an even stronger, more aligned version of you. Be the change you wish to see. Know that this call is not for you alone. When we rise together, we are stronger. Together, we can create an amazing new world. When we strengthen the field of change, old systems cease to hold power. We are the ones we have been waiting for. The incantation. I lead myself into greatness. Rising up into my strength and power, I embody the change I wish to see and inspire others to do the same. New leadership. This is so amazing that this is followed on from I rise. Because as we rise individually, there is also that desire to come together collectively and the power within that group of people coming together to make changes, to make positive changes, coming back to divine focus. What we focus on grows in power. And when we rise up into our greatness and we come together and we bring in these new leadership codes, it's a powerful force, such a powerful force. Let's see the light codes that come through for this one. Masikora na ayana, masikora na ayana, tiana no sokuma, tiana na sokuma, tiana na sokuma, tukuma I oruna, sokuma I oruna, sokuma I oruna, tikuma, 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 maya, tukuma, maya, tukuma, maya. October, let's see. Birth of miracles. I rise from deep within and birth myself in you. Sometimes making changes can feel like a huge mountain to climb, but you can climb that mountain. You can feel the fear and say, so what? You can feel all of your fears and still birth yourself anew. You can do this. Stand upon that mountain of change. Stand triumphantly and blossom into even more of your truth. And so you can begin again and again, each time a deeper, more aligned version, a miracle rebirth, a miracle you. And the incantation for this is, I can make changes in my life. I can look fear in the eye and say, so what? I courageously move forward into a deeper version of the miracle that I am. And this feels, again, so wonderfully flowing from the last few cards, because sometimes when we do make changes and rise up more into our energy and our power. It can feel like a birthing process, and sometimes it can feel difficult. It can feel hard. You may come up against challenges that you're just wondering why you would come across such things in your life. But this whole process is so deeply held and nurtured and supported for you. So you can rise up and blossom. You can look fear in the eye and say, so what? You can look at anything that's coming towards you and remember that this is a gift because you're wanting to live a life that is even more aligned for you. And everything that comes in is a gift to help you birth into a new level of you. Everything is like a miraculous unfolding. You don't have to like it. When some things happen, you don't have to like them. But please remember that they are gifts to help you birth this new, beautiful, even more expansive version of you. And now for the light codes. Mia Tokoratiana. Mia Tokoratiana. Mia Tokoratiana. Sisianyana Sokum. Sianyana Sokum. Baronyana. 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 Soma. Soma Soma. Yachiumaruna. Sia Tiano Sukumaruna. Sia Tia Sukumaruna. Birth of miracles. Now we have November. Tuning into life. I tune in and bring harmony back into my life. Like an instrument that is out of tune, one's life can sometimes feel that way too. A sense of discord running through day-to-day activities, an awareness of not thriving in the way you know you can. We know that if a flower is not thriving, it is the soil and environment around it that must change, not the flower, in order for it to blossom. You are invited to tune in and feel where the discord is. Be confident to make changes and create an environment where you can blossom. Here's the incantation. When life feels out of tune, I ask my heart, how can I bring in more harmony? I listen to my inner wisdom, make the changes I need to, and flow into greater expansions. Tuning into life. And at this time of year in November, as we're nearing the end of the year, we may find that we're thinking about the different things that we wanted to bring in from the beginning of the year and noticing perhaps where things haven't quite flowed in the way that we want them to. So this card is really inviting in that process of thinking about things and inviting in more harmony. And if one's life is full and expansive already, there's always more harmony that we can bring in. There's always more ways to tune in, refine, and bring in more harmony. Let's see what the light codes bring too. Sia Tiano, Sia Tiano, Sia Tiano. Boratiano, Boratiano, Boratiano. Miatoko, Miatoko, Miatoko. Boranyana Tiano, Boranyana Tiano. And so we come to the last card of 2025, December. Recoding. I recode into the next level version of me. The deer of recoding is here to invite you to allow old codes within you to dissolve away. Breathe iridescent light into your cells. Sense old energies gently vanishing into the source of love energy. Feel more spaciousness open up inside you. Close your eyes and ask the deer of recoding for a message. This message will clarify your next, most aligned steps towards your best life. Trust in this co-creation of clarity. Trust in the next level version of you. The incantation for this is, I recode into my next level version. I let go of old habits. I allow space for the new to bubble up. I breathe in and out deeply. I am recoded into a new level of myself. I love this card, that this card has come in for December because the image on there, the deer, is quite a Christmassy image. Feels like the energy is there with this time of year. And again, a real invitation to reflect back and invite in that sense of letting go of anything no one longer wants to take into the next year with us. Gently, gently, with the magical energy of this beautiful deer to help us recode and step into that new year with even fresher energy. Let's see what the light codes are for this. Simaruna, Simaruna, Simaruna. Bosi oruna aya, Bosi ora na aya. Tekianyana, Tekianyana, Tekianyana. Dosi onaruna, Dosi ornayana. Dosi ora takaama, Takaama tekiama, Tukuma Tukuma ai, Tukuma ai, Tukuma ai. Dayana soko, Dayana soko, Dayana soko, Dayana soko. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful being, for being with me on this expansive journey, exploring the energy of 2025. So January is here, and let's see what the rest of the year brings. It does feel like a year of huge recalibrations. So let's be gentle with ourselves. Keep breathing in deeply, breathing out deeply, and allowing things to unfold in the most graceful way that they possibly can, with divine focus, and allowing our dreams and desires to be manifest just the right way, at just the right time. So there we have the reading for 2025. And if you would like to create your own reading for the year from the Magical Guidance Oracle deck, you can purchase a physical form of it, or you can also get it in app form for your phone or tablets, as I mentioned at the beginning. And there should be some information to purchase somewhere around this video, or Google my name, Fleur Barnfather, or look for me on Facebook. And yeah, it's been very super delightful to share this journey with you, exploring 2025, sending you loads and loads of love and sparkles.